Shalom, welcome back, everybody. And this is where the fun begins. We're working on it. We're working on it.
We'll get a buzzer and then set it to a timer.
Ding, ding, ding.
And that's when we say it.
That's when it goes. So we're on episode 3 now.
We haven't been canceled yet.
Yep. Nope.
That's a good thing.
We got to keep repeating these jokes.
Ah, yeah. Repetition.
So I tasked myself with finding some stuff.
I actually found like a thing,
Good.
maybe two.
Good. Yeah,
content.
I kind of tasked myself with finding like game-related stuff.
Yeah.
So if we have anything else, that's cool too. Like, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff out there right now. So whatever we're into today, not a problem. So do you want me to go?
Sure,
I could do some. Okay, Jory, do you have anything?
Nope.
No.
I was busy all day.
You're just the you're just here for the looks, right?
Yeah.
Refer to the...
I just want to say, anybody that watched the drag queen stream, oh my god,
it was great.
You fought the whole time.
Just my personality.
It was perfect, though.
I can't sit still for any time at all.
It was absolutely 100%
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
perfect.
So there's a few things that I had, but the first thing I wanted to talk about was something I thought that was something that was kind of funny. Sonic Mania is like the reboot of the original Sonic game. Kind of like how how they did Crash Bandicoot and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So they have a mode on there, because I don't know if you've seen the memes, but it's like it has Pride and Prejudice and Knuckles, you know, because they're trying to add everything. Like Knuckles, they're trying to add him in everything.
Yeah.
And they're trying to like.
Because he's the best.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think I liked Knuckles. I like Knuckles.
He could fly.
You would relate to Tails.
Look, I'm the youngest
best.
brother. I was always number 2. You know, player 2.
Player 2 was always Tails.
When
yeah.
I played and it was the one where Tails followed you around, I tried to get him killed. So
That's
he
the
didn't
original
have
one.
to follow me.
You're kind of
Well,
evil
yeah.
there.
But that's the one I'm talking about. There's a mode called and Knuckles mode, right? For Sonic. And I don't know if they meant to do it. I'm pretty sure they did, because what you do on that mode is you have Knuckles, and you know how it's usually followed by a Tails, or, you know, if you wanted to play as Tails, I think you could probably have Sonic follow you around. I don't know how that worked.
Yeah.
But they have Knuckles and followed by Knuckles.
2 Knuckles.
2 Knuckles.
Double the fists.
Double the fist, double the fun. Those thorn fists that he has, or whatever there's inside those gloves.
He could like fly.
Yeah.
And it was way cooler than
could
Tails.
glide.
He really wasn't. He could walk up walls, but he couldn't just take straight off.
He could control. He was
He was an enchilada. Knuckles the enchilada. At least you know what
And
Tails is.
what is Tails?
A fox.
Whatever. That doesn't make any sense.
That's true though, because he's got the tails. He's got the twin
He's got the
tails.
tails. My question is it any good? Because I've been wanting to play that one, and they kept getting delayed.
Yeah, it's finally out now.
Yeah.
I heard it was good, but it's definitely just like the basics of
See, but that's
the original.
Good.
Yeah, that's fine.
People that want too many things nowadays, and now, you know, I want 2 buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Right on a D-pad, and A, X, Y, whatever it is to jump.
Yeah, that's 2
That's
buttons.
all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I agree. I think that when it's original game, like Crash Bandicoot, I guess was it was the same thing, just better graphics ramped up, right? Is that basically all it was? I never played it. I watched Spencer play it a little bit.
It was different because it wasn't just a side scroller like Sonic was. It was open world.
Right.
Well, not open world, but 3D.
It was like one of those phone games that you have now, like the Temple Run or something like that.
Yeah. Platformer.
It was platformer.
It's like the
but it wasn't a
quintessential-
2D platformer.
Right.
No,
No.
but it wasn't 2D back in the day.
Yeah, Sonic Mania is definitely a 2D, and it's still a 2D now, even in Mania. So.
See, I don't know about them whole 3D Sonic games.
They were all garbage.
I liked Adventure. It was on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever play the
We never
Dreamcast?
had a Dreamcast.
I had a Dreamcast. I sold it. It was
Yeah,
garbage.
it
We
was
had
garbage.
real
It-
gaming consoles.
The only game console that I got and only got one game for was that one, and I was like, and then that was it. Like,
Well, they didn't make a whole ton of games.
no,
for
they didn't. They had
Dreamcast.
Echo and they had Sonic, and that was like the 2 games that they pushed.
And Crazy Taxi.
They did have Crazy Taxi. Did they have the Simpsons game on that?
I think
They had Unreal Tournament.
Unreal Tournament on that?
Yeah, they had all the pro skaters.
Oh shit! See, I didn't know that. I mainly I played Sonic on it, and then eventually, I got the PlayStation, the first PlayStation. So, and then the GameCube came out too around.
I think by that point the Sega consoles were going downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they sold.
They were just phasing them out.
Didn't they sell to like Nintendo, like shortly after that?
I don't know. It's right around when discs started getting popular. Because the Dreamcast had discs, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a small disc.
And then PlayStation
Huge controller.
came along.
Huge controller, monster widescreen thing inside there. You had no idea why it was there. Was there a thing for that? I guess
Yeah,
memory.
you could put like a memory card in there and had a little screen on it.
That's so
The
weird.
memory card had a screen on
Yeah,
it?
It was so much more advanced.
It wasn't an advanced screen by any means.
Right, but it was so much far in the future. But they just didn't have
It was
the
like one of
technology
those
to
little
grasp it.
Tamagotchi
Okay, so here's
screens.
a question for you. Why did the early consoles have such monstrosity controllers? Because y'all remember the original PlayStation or the original Xbox controller.
We don't talk about those controllers.
It was
N64,
massive.
best controller ever.
It's got 3 handles. I disagree with the N64. Because whenever I'd go to like one of my cousin's house, they'd have an N64, and they were always kind of like the weird ones.
Yeah.
You know, my cousin's not the console. But I mean, that too, because it's like, all right, how do I grab it? You just grab it by the handle. I was like, okay.
I think they had the
this
first
one,
good
this
controller.
one. And then it's like, all right, now the middle joystick. I was like, okay. Because no, the trigger. I was like, there's a trigger. And
It was definitely odd, but they were the first ones
got
that were
buttons
used.
everywhere.
They're first ones to correctly use the joystick.
I
Yes,
mean,
I
that
agree.
is true.
With what was it? Goldfinger? Goldeneye. Sorry, Goldeneye. 007 Goldeneye.
Good game. I have that
It
one.
was a good. That was a good game.
Yeah.
Um,
I played it.
The
Never played
the
it?
PlayStation
It
was
good.
probably my favorite one. The
Yeah.
first one that came
PlayStation
out.
1.
The only thing I didn't like about it that I could not get was the trigger went like folded up, like when you tried to shoot, and I always liked the Xbox triggers better. But I liked the whole setup of the PlayStation one better.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I liked the PlayStation games we used to play. We used to play like Army Men. And
Was that the Toy Story one? The Toy Story Army Men game?
No, it was just
No, it was just an army.
It was like
It
an
was
army game, but
straight
you were
up
those little bitty plastic army men.
3DO.
Yeah. Okay.
You had like a
I-
flamethrower and you'd shoot them and they'd like melt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you could get,
I
like-
played the real time strategy game version of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Never-
I was big into RTS
No, we
games
played
back
the
then.
fun
played
ones.
that one.
Huh? Did you play that one?
Yeah, we all no. The strategy games were all garbage.
No, everyone hated it.
No, there
Strategy games were the worst.
Desert Storm. That was a good one.
I do remember playing a game. It was called Spec Ops.
Spec
I
Ops.
think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't remember much. I remember that you could load out your guns. And it was like one of the first games I remember we could actually make a loadout.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
Was it the Navy SEAL one? Spec Ops Navy SEALs or something like that?
I played a
think
game called
so.
Siphon Filter that had that option.
Siphon Filter. Yeah.
It might have been that.
They had like 3 of those.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing Crash Bandicoot, Spyro,
Yeah, I
everything.
played Spyro a lot.
Gran Turismo. We'd always play some Gran Turismo.
I played Rush on the N64. A lot.
Gosh, I don't remember that one. Was that a driving game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played a game that was called Streaked, I think. It's a
Street.
game. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
fun. It's a game where you're on like this hoverboard. And you can choose all these different characters, and each character has a different color, and they can do tricks and all this other stuff. And I remember we sat there at my grandma's house. It was all of us, Tyler, me, Spencer, everybody. And we sat there in an afternoon. And we beat the entire game, and unlocks you with this special character. He was bald and he had a whiteboard, and he was like, whoosh. I think his name was Frost or something.
Yeah.
He was badass.
Favorite old classic game you used to play? Go. Anything before PlayStation 2?
Before
Nothing PlayStation 2 or newer.
Okay.
Um,
I've got one.
probably Sonic Spinball.
Ooh, I did like that one.
Because that's
That
the
was
game
good.
that we'd sat down with our mom and we'd
Did-
just played. And
Didn't it have the night? What were they called? The Nightmare characters or something like that? I don't know what it was. It was their version of pinball
You played
characters.
as Sonic as a little ball in a pinball
yeah.
machine.
Yeah, but it had the little card game. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what they were called.
Little card game.
It was like a spin-off comic book from Sonic.
No, I don't.
I'll think of it.
so.
I will.
I don't think so.
Never played that game.
Anyway,
What's yours?
mine's Power Rangers. The Saban Power Rangers, like side-scrolling fighter
Was
games.
that on the Sega Genesis?
That was on Sega Genesis.
I played one of those on the Sega Genesis.
And I think they had it on one of the Nintendo games, maybe. I don't remember, but I remember playing it, and I rented it. I never bought it. My grandfather would take me. We go to like Hastings, and I would rent it, and like he'd be like, "Don't you want to try something different?" I'd be like, "No. This is my game.
This is all I need.
What's yours?
Everyone already knows it's Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever played it?
No, I've never played.
Oh, you're missing out so much.
We got to do a stream of that.
It's one of the greatest games ever. I remember my mom bought it for me when Kmart was going out, and I never told this to her because she would have hated it.
She would have freaked.
She didn't know it was rated M for mature.
Yeah, no.
She bought it for $2 because Kmart was going out. So I came home and she's like, "Here's this game," and I was like, "What the crap is this? It has a squirrel on it." Whatever. Start playing it. You start out the game drunk squirrel. Greatest game ever.
And how old were you at this time?
Middle school.
It's where he got his humor from.
Influenceable.
Yes.
Yeah, I was right at that peak age where like whatever happened to me, it was going to change my life forever. That's the game that did it. I remember bouncing up on the big sunflower's boobs.
I got it.
There was a multiplayer match level where you could all run inside the bathroom. It was like a death match. And whenever you go in there, your weapons go away. It's a giant bathroom, and all you can do is pee on each other.
What in the hell?
It was by far the greatest game ever.
It sounds like a game that a middle schooler would play.
And it's really expensive now, so I'm glad I still have it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it's like $80.
God dang it.
And that's without the box. I have the box.
You could sell that.
But I want it.
You could sell that for more than your kidney.
But I want it.
Yeah, that was kind of what I wanted to talk about on that part.
Okay.
Just because it just came out, and I kind of wanted to reminisce about games we played as younger
Speaking of
children.
which, I did a Today in Gaming
Oh, yeah.
in history.
Cool, yeah. New segment.
Bam. Exactly 30
First
years
and only
ago.
time.
Exactly 30 years ago from the day of recording,
Uh-huh.
Which is Tuesday,
which is Tuesday.
15th of August,
15th of August.
2017.
Metroid came out for the NES.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 30 years ago to the happy anniversary to Metroid.
They finally made a woman the main character of a video game.
And you didn't realize it until
Until the end.
It.
Yeah.
Which was the biggest, like... Was that the biggest, like, reveal, even, like, besides Darth Vader?
Probably. Because that was 1987.
Yeah.
Definitely the biggest gaming reveal.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Never
Yeah.
played those games.
Oh,
You never played Metroid?
No.
it's good.
I heard they were good. Just never got around to it.
Yeah.
You see, we got a bunch of different stupid stuff. Like Plants vs. Zombies 2 came out on the iPhone, but no one cares about. No, this is
On the
Zombies
iPhone?
1
This
was
is-
alright when it first came out.
Huh?
I played Plants vs. Zombie 1 whenever it first came out.
Yeah.
It was alright. Got kind of boring quick.
Didn't that have where you were a plant and you like ran around with laser guns or some shit?
That was the.
Oh, that was the
Garden Warfare.
off.
Console
That was the second one or console or
edition.
something. This was
That was their console edition.
was
Garden
like
Warfare or whatever.
Garden
Yeah,
War. Yeah,
it was
okay.
also garbage.
Okay.
I mean, it was fun for a while. If you got it for free, it was fun. But you didn't pay for it.
Right.
I think your dog just melted.
She's fine. She's just chilling.
There's something we need to talk about.
Okay.
What are y'all doing for 1,000 subscribers?
Oh, God.
What are y'all
We-
up to, and what are y'all doing?
It seems like every time we started this, we have to go into that conversation.
Well, I
again.
mean, y'all are
By the time this video is
skyrocketing.
up, we'll probably be over 1,000.
Exactly. So be
I'm
prepared.
looking right now.
Whatever
we're
they
at,
say.
we're at
is-
998. And this
Oh,
is
two-way.
as of Tuesday right now.
There will be a poll probably going up tomorrow.
Yeah, we could probably put a poll
We're
up.
too lazy to think of anything ourselves. Get
the
off of the
podcast.
chair!
If anything, we can put a poll up on this video.
Well, what
Oh, I had some things.
what things is going to be on the
Mainly
poll?
just from people that have weighed in on it. Couple yoga poses.
Not gonna happen.
I mean, if it's on the
What's on the poll?
poll,
It's not on the poll.
Conker's Bad Fur Day no laugh challenge.
Ugh.
So you're already laughing. This is gonna be.
it.
But we gotta have a thing that happens if we laugh.
Oh, the memories. I can't do it.
Play Conkers, and if you laugh, you have to re-roll the table again. Do the second poll.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
There was something with us jousting.
Yeah, jousting. Jousting was a thing.
Like shopping cart jousting?
Shopping cart
Or
jousting.
skateboard jousting, I think was what he
or
said.
skate. Yeah.
I don't like skateboards. They're dangerous. Bad memories.
I just don't want to break my leg or my anywhere else. Cheesy pickup lines and loser gets the glitter bucket. So it's basically we have to look at each other, say pickup lines.
No,
and
not pickup lines, dad jokes.
Or dad jokes.
Dad
something
jokes.
that makes like maybe it's a no laugh challenge again, like that way.
That one sounds good.
Where if I laugh, Jory
get the
gets a
bucket.
point. Well, no.
Yeah.
Jory gets a point, and then we go to a certain number of points or whatever, tally it up, and then that's whoever loses
Yeah.
gets the bucket
Ooh, I like that.
outside in a field somewhere far, far away from our house.
Do y'all have a neighbor y'all don't like?
Yeah, this one.
All of them.
There you go. Just go in this front yard, dump it on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the sharpened cart jousting, and then if y'all had other.
I'll have to think of something. I'll think of something good.
Yeah, we'll think of some. I'm sure. I'm sure some will come to us. Yeah, so we'll probably have. Excuse me. We'll probably have a poll on this video then. I guess.
I can't believe they are already up to basically 1,000.
It's been a fucking roller coaster.
It's
Like
just
literally went from.
how long have y'all been trying to get 250?
We were trying to get 250 for. Well, because getting to 100 was a spectacular feat for us. It took us a whole year.
Yeah.
And then it basically took another year, another chunk of a year at least, like maybe
We need a
6,
pie chart
7 months.
or a graph chart.
Yeah.
You know how long it's been.
6 months to get to 250,
Bam.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And,
And
then
it was we were at like 160 whenever.
and then it just skyrockets up like crazy. Get down.
But I might have to take her outside.
She's so sweet and
Oh,
soft.
I got another view. No one wants to see you.
Oh, Abby the podcast dog. She's got a bandana.
She's Funhouse's Benson.
I don't know who that is. I don't watch Funhouse.
Yeah. And so yeah, it basically took us like 6 months to get to there, 250, and then all of a sudden just 3 weeks worth.
Yeah. Within a couple of weeks, you're just up to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, it's damn mind-boggling because the way YouTube is, you have no freaking clue if you're doing it right or wrong.
I don't like the way she's just sniffing you nonstop.
Well, I have other dogs, and I smell like produce. Don't I? I do.
Oh my god.
I like dogs, okay? She's sweet. Let me look at that face. It's adorable.
Ugh.
Yeah, I am 2 episodes behind on my Game of Thrones now. 2.
I think we're a whole
Seasons
season
behind.
Well, then y'all need to catch up.
Where's that?
Don't have time.
Catch up.
Click the down button.
Yeah, I was waiting on Sonic Mania. I might get that this week, next week, when I can.
Mm-hmm.
Because that one I've loved the old Sonic games, and when I heard that they were remastering them, kind of, sort of, in a way.
Sort of. They're just bringing
It's-
them to the new
it's
consoles.
It's not remastering because it's none of the same
They-
old levels. It's just
Uh,
because I mean there might be Emerald.
they
Hill
look.
Zone,
Yeah, actually, I think some of them are the same.
but there's like a TV level where it should be the casino level, right?
Mm.
And like an interesting fact, it's like the first Sonic game, it was a casino level where you could actually gamble. The second
Mhm.
game, it was like a carnival where you couldn't gamble.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they shouldn't tell children to gamble.
They
at
were
a
like,
young age.
"Oh no, maybe that was bad thinking on our part as an
Yeah.
adult." I loved that game. That and the old Super Mario's and stuff like that. I did have a few comments on the No Man's Sky Atlas Rising update.
Okay.
No clue.
No clue. Well, mainly what was happening in the No Man's Sky update is they actually did add a lot of content.
Mhm.
And doesn't make me want to go back to it because I feel cheated, and I think everybody's kind of that way. It is bringing some people back. So apparently they have a shit ton of more story, which I don't really know what that means, but there's 30 hours of more story content.
What was the story in the first place?
I didn't really get to
So I
that
thought it was
part.
just an exploration game.
Well, it was supposed to be,
You
yes.
just explore until you get to the center, and then that's it.
It was supposed to be you explore, you get to the center, but at every there was certain things you could find, like these red dark matter type things, and that was basically at the center of the universe, that's where you're trying to get to. So you're trying to find these things called Atlas type things. That's what I got out of it. Now I could be totally wrong, but again, it was all text based. There was no like vocals being portrayed to
Well,
you,
if you have vocals,
except
you
for
gotta pay for
except for your in-ear,
yeah, computer lady.
Yeah, they added 30 hours of new content apparently, of new story.
It takes
mode
30
content.
hours longer to get to the center.
Yeah, no joke.
That's all it is.
They added galactic regeneration, which is basically their fancy words for like they added more wealth, economy, and conflict type things to the star system. So I mean, that's just kind of like you can get more things faster now instead of it taking so much to just do. Another big thing is that they added new worlds, which I thought was a weird thing that they said because technically
the whole thing was
it was all
procedurally
generated. How are you adding new worlds? So I'm guessing what they did was add new content, like that they draw from.
Pool. Yeah.
Because if you've ever seen any of the monsters or the worlds that you can go to, it's just basically like they slap this head on this guy. It's like big old Lego monster,
Spore.
Spore. Yeah, Spore.
Except worse.
Whatever happened to, you can't get worse.
No Man's Sky was worse.
I don't know, because I kind of like Spore. You
You just said you can't get any worse.
I didn't say it was a good game. I said I liked it.
He doesn't like quality games. He just
No,
likes
because
bad
I
games.
took my little amoeba all the way to the space age, and it still looked like a monster. It was great.
I never played Spore.
It was.
I know the concept of it, where you
Tedious.
kind of create your own thing, but that kind of ruffled me a little bit. I was like, can you make one? Like, is that a thing?
It's probably what you're saying. That they just added more assets.
I think they just added assets to the pool. Yeah. Crashed fighters, so you could like these big gigantic fighters that you find in space. You can now find some that are crashed on planets in random positions and stuff like that.
Still no actual multiplayer though.
They actually added
Actual multiplayer.
right. You're
Garbage.
saying co-op
I don't
multiplayer.
want to be a sprite. Hey, listen.
Exactly.
I told you the only way I would ever buy that game is if I can find someone else, destroy them, and steal all their stuff.
Right. And I think
Then I
that
have
might.
a game for you.
Pass.
Oh no! It was actually kind of fun. I can't remember the name of it. It was a game where you could create your own spaceship.
Is it Star Citizen?
It's not Star Citizen. It's not the Minecraft in
Is it
space.
Eve?
It's not Eve. God, what is it?
Minecraft in space. Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
StarCraft.
Starcraft.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That was
no,
alright, but
was that Starcraft? I thought we were talking about something else. Maybe.
anyways, there's
Anyway,
Minecraft
yeah.
in space.
Yeah.
It's like Minecraft with stars. You mean StarCraft? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know
But
what's
it was actually
StarCraft.
really cool.
Mooncraft.
And you could like build your ship in any way you want. There's another game like Space Engineers, which you can also do that, but I don't think it has multiplayer.
Space Engineers. I think that's what I was talking about.
And that one's also really fun. I played it for a bit, crashing stuff into things.
Talking about Minecraft, are we ever going to play that again?
I'm not opposed. I can get the old server running up again.
We'd have to figure out how to do it on computer.
I mean,
Or I could get my PlayStation working again.
no, I'm not getting back on my PlayStation. I ain't spending money to play online. That's a fool's errand.
Fool's errand.
But nah, Spencer and I both have Minecraft. I mean, we still should both have it. We paid for it, but
Was it on Steam or did you have to buy it from like Minecraft.com?
It's Minecraft.com.
Yeah.
But I had the mod set up, World War II, machine guns, biplanes, nuclear missiles. It was awesome.
The problem is that game is such a time suck.
It is.
Yeah.
You literally start and then you're just all like 8 hours later you're like, I've built a hole in the ground that I live in.
And someone's burned all the crops.
As Rob's up there just setting fire to the whole town.
Okay.
And I'm having to hide underground.
Here's my
life.
level
All
of
of my-
saneness, okay?
All of my crops.
I go from being the guy who's like all about teamwork, all about that, and then 8 hours later of dealing with salt.
Snaps.
Salt, pillars of salt.
You're
Pillars
the same,
of salt.
You're the same way in PUBG. You're like, let's work as a team. Someone actually flips a car, you just blow it up because you're pissed off.
I don't do
Did
that.
you think we did it on purpose?
I didn't blow it up. I was just waiting for you after you had ran me over with a bike.
Did this happen last night?
It happened every night.
On my screen, I was going straight, and I said, hey, I'm here. I'd already stopped
And
next
I
to
was
you, and
like,
you just kept
okay.
running. So I pulled up some more, and then you went right off into me. It's like
turn
going
around.
straight. You
because
turn
he's
to the
waiting
right.
for me.
One shot Scott because you only take one shot to run us over. Two match Mason.
Well, no, he ran me
Jory.
over. But
What's
I've
Spencer? I
hit
couldn't
him
think of
before.
Spencer's.
I don't know, something dumb. But yeah,
Comment what Spencer's PUBG name should be.
yeah,
Yes.
something
We'll
dumb.
get some good comments out of this one.
Something yelling about shit. So they did actually add like mission systems, which is kind of like a
To what?
quest-based system to No Man's Sky.
No, we're still talking about that.
Yeah, you've got glitter on your eye.
Yeah.
But yeah, they apparently added a lot of stuff. I mean, for me, multiplayer is what I want.
Yeah.
So,
It's not
and
what
seeing a
they're gonna
little
give you.
Tinkerbell around here and going, hey,
Listen.
listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
I loved Link though. God, I want to play the Switch so bad. I want to get the Switch just so bad, just so I can play Zelda.
So do.
I want to so
Why
bad.
don't
I don't
you?
have no money.
Oh, that's a problem then.
We ain't got that YouTube money.
Oh yeah. Speaking of YouTube, okay. Backstory time. I like King
Yeah.
of the Hill. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone should like King of the Hill. It's hilarious. Okay. They took it off of Netflix.
Right.
It's fine. I got used to it not watching my King of the Hill. I saw someone was streaming live episodes
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, hot damn. I'm going to watch some episodes. I started binging it again. Well, I come back like yesterday, and all of them are gone.
It's 'cause it's illegal.
Except a link to paid episodes.
Yeah, you can buy shows on YouTube now.
You can buy shows on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And there's like, or you can buy the season pass. I was like,
They take down all the free streaming because it's illegal.
Yeah.
but that's what YouTube should be about.
I mean, if it's not monetized, I don't care what they do.
See, I just want to watch King of the Hill for free.
Yeah. A lot of people make fake accounts and set because I've seen like Rick and Morty or something
yeah.
like that on there, or they'll be streaming some like anime or something. So to me, yes, you're stealing this shit and it's illegal, and the people aren't making royalties off of it that created this show.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a pretty shitty thing.
Well,
Like
if you monetize it.
if you monetize
if you
it,
don't monetize it, then
but if you don't monetize it, you're still giving it away for free, and the creators don't get the royalties. And I know that doesn't make a difference to people who just don't give a shit about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're a creator of something like Robert Kirkman is and
Racist.
Robert Kirkman and a lot of the creators of the Walking Dead TV show are suing AMC because they don't actually have they didn't get their cut of the correct amount of money that they made of their royalties that they were deserved. And so a lot of people are saying, well, shit, y'all are going to ruin the show. Well, it's AMC that fucked them, if that's true, you know? Like, you got to look at both sides.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they're just after a cash grab, or maybe they didn't get what they were supposed to get. So, I mean, the thing about it is if you're the creator of it, you should get the royalties that you deserve from it. And I think that just comes from, you know, a background in music and stuff like that, like people stealing music and doing all that. Like, I could have been one of those people that did LimeWire back in the day in 2000s. You don't know. In the early 1999s, whatever. But, you know, we stopped that and we start paying for Apple Music because that's what I
Or
have.
you just LimeWire Pro, and then it's all legal and free.
Legit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
LimeWire
I
or
got my
LimeWire Pro.
music from a radio station here in town, so I got like 33 days worth of music.
But it's all Jewish music.
No, it's from the Rocket here in town.
Name the most famous Jewish artist.
Zamir Levov pops into my mind. Then
All right,
there's-
Google.
Google Zamir Levov.
Hey, Google.
What about Jesus?
Yeah.
Did he sing, though?
He was an artist. Not all artists sing.
He was an artist?
An artist.
Oh, he was a craftsman.
Craft is art.
That's
I mean,
art.
yeah. My favorite part in The Passion of the Christ, which is a very like down and like sobering movie, but at the same time, there's that one part where he's talking to his mom, and he's like, "I'm at a table," and she's like trying to sit it, and she's like, "This will never catch on." And I was just like, that was fucking hilarious. Great stuff. That was great.
Me and Spencer we watched the Belko experiment.
Yes, so good.
It was actually really good. I did not expect.
I haven't seen it yet.
It was good.
Yes,
It was
yeah.
real
Don't
good.
don't ruin. Don't ruin.
I heard it wasn't
spoilers.
very good.
No, it was good. If you like that sort of.
Were you like hyped up for it?
I was. Ever since I played the VR game, I was.
And you liked it and you were hyped up for it?
I was hyped up.
'Cause I heard it
and
didn't live up to the hype.
I loved it.
I mean,
I heard it was very predictable.
yeah,
it had a
kinda.
Hollywood ending. Actually, it didn't. It had a Hollywood ending, and then it twisted it at the
Yeah.
end, which was really good.
Yeah.
But I could see where it was going, and then it flipped the script on me at the end, like at the very end. So
Yeah.
that was actually pretty cool.
We also watched Lego Batman, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Never
So-
seen a Lego movie.
Sometimes, I need to see. I want to see the Lego movie, but I hear the Lego Batman movie is even better.
I don't know, because the Lego movie is funny, but the Lego if you're a Batman fan, no, don't even wait. Just go out and watch it because it's hilarious. They have throwbacks to like Michael Keaton Batman,
Ooh.
and they got like old school
Adam West.
Adam
Yeah.
West Batman.
Ron Nipple Batman.
They got Nipple Batman.
Nipple Batman.
Mhm.
George
Sweet.
Clooney.
I
Yeah.
want to say I read somewhere that George Clooney is banned from Comic Cons because of his portrayal of Batman.
That's fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it. Like, he'd go anyways.
Also,
True.
fun fact: Hugh Jackman, the character guy who played Wolverine,
Mhm.
he went as Wolverine to a Comic Con, and they said he was too tall because the guy is like monstrosity tall,
That makes.
and like too tall, buddy, too tall, and he's like the actor who plays him.
I've heard of that happening. Like, singers going into bars and, like, doing karaoke and they're like, no one, like, knows.
Charlie
is
Chaplin
weird.
once won second place in a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
That's good shit.
Yep.
That's the shit you write home to mom about.
Hey, Mom, I don't look like me.
Apparently, I don't look like me.
Um,
Not good enough.
I read this story that Albert Einstein, his driver, looked just like him.
Oh.
And so he was kind of tired of lecturing all this stuff, so he gave all of his notes to his driver, and his driver went in and gave the lecture to all these, high fancy science people back in the day, while he sat in the back and just kind of took a nap. Well, one of the guys was trying to stump his driver, and he goes, "Sir, that's such a simple question. I'll have my driver in the back answer it for you," who was the real Albert Einstein.
Mm.
And so he came up and answered the question for him.
This seems like a joke, but
At
the same time,
it was a joke, because there wasn't a punchline.
he apparently was like, kind of like a real shenanigan type.
Oh yeah,
person.
he was kind of goofy.
Yeah. I don't know if he's like as goofy as people portray him to be, but
There's that picture
maybe.
of him sticking his tongue out.
Yeah. Photoshop.
It was just a filter.
There's a filter. Thought.
Well, it's the dog face filter.
Yeah.
It's like.
E equals MC thought.
God damn it.
No, we shouldn't make fun of Albert Einstein. He was like super genius.
Mm.
Um,
He did create the bomb that would destroy millions of people.
He did create electricity also.
No.
All right. Anything else we need to talk about?
There is one more thing that I brought up.
shoot.
Overwatch, the game we never play anymore,
Mm-hmm.
is having their summer games right now. So it's basically like the
Olympic skins.
well, it's the Olympic skins, but also they're basically they skinned over what's that car game? Rocket League. Basically, they have a game where you play as a bunch of Lucios and you play Rocket League
Seems pretty cool.
as Lucio.
That might
So
actually sound-
that actually pretty cool.
we might try that.
Another thing they just added to the PTR, which they're going to go live with in the arcade, not somewhere you can like get your loot boxes and stuff or whatever, but well, can you get loot boxes from arcade? Okay. They're going to put it on the arcade, I guess not competitive circuit, is Team Deathmatch. One thing they said they weren't never going to do, but they decided to put it
They
on
had
there.
team deathmatch.
Nope. It was all,
So
it
it's
was all
been
control
objective.
points. It was all objective control points, stuff like that.
They were just moving stuff through.
So how's Doomfist?
I haven't played Evan.
Neither have I, because we never play it no more.
I know. We need to get back into it just a little bit. Maybe every once in a while. Huh?
Well, I don't know. If your subscribers don't like Overwatch, if they like PUBG,
I don't know. I mean, my thing is that yes, the subscribers should have like a lot of input into your stuff, but also it's kind of that.
When it boils down to it, tough titty.
Yeah, well, like, what do you want to play? Like, is it something that you're having fun with? Like, I literally have fun playing PUBG, especially with my friends.
Do we have fun playing Overwatch?
I did.
Do we have fun playing GTA?
Sometimes.
Do we have fun playing Battlefield 1? No,
less.
we don't have fun playing anything.
Except
And it's not the games themselves; it's the people we play it with.
we gotta go deeper. I think that
I enjoy.
that we need to play that one more because it's not competitive like Duck Game, but it's just as silly.
Are you gonna leave again?
I might tune in next time to find out.
You're gonna just leave us all for dead.
Nigel.
Yep.
No.
So we actually got our episode that we just came out with yesterday for We Need to Go Deeper. Wednesday. Wednesday. You got to keep thinking of the future.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tune in Wednesday. Yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Not today, which is not Tuesday, because today is Thursday.
Yeah. So that came out, and that was the last one that I think we recorded. So
we need to do more of that, because I
yeah,
genuinely
we could stream
enjoyed
that more.
game.
Because I think we're gonna go, and this is something that I guess we just need to talk about, me and Jory and whatever.
I'm gonna set up like a streaming schedule,
Yeah, we need to set up a streaming schedule.
so it's not just random days.
Right. And then also we need to set up maybe, because the editing part of it takes a lot out of us. We try to edit good enough to where it looks like it's professional. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we fail at that, or at least I do. I have a problem with it.
Cut
because
to the part in Neurotic Beast where it loops it twice.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I tried to fix that, I think. And basically I think what I was trying to do was the previously on.
Yeah.
And I've got to do something different with that. So
It's like, because I was watching, I was like, okay, he's getting kind of intense. I just wanted to pickpocket the guard.
mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a second. Why did I try and do that? I didn't try and do that twice.
Are you sure you didn't watch the first one and then the second one? Because I go back just a little bit.
No, because it was like after the previously on,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was like it done it and done it and done it, and then it was just
Okay.
kind of weird. It's like a hiccup.
It was like a hiccup.
Like
Okay.
glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah. So there's that. Well, that's great.
Constructive.
Everything happens.
Yeah.
So, but we want to focus a lot more on the editing portion of our stuff, and sometimes when we're held to such a strict schedule, we can't do that, and I think it makes it less fun for us as well, because we want this to be fun.
Yeah.
And when it becomes a job for us, or if it becomes a job for us, then we can actually do the things where it's like, okay, well, now we have time to where we can put into it.
But I work 9 hours a day,
Same, yeah.
and it sucks.
Today is my only free day, and I give it to y'all.
Yeah.
So
See?
yay.
See? And I, eventually I want y'all to be a part of it. Like, I don't want us all to have to work these jobs forever. Like, we don't want to mow lawns and work on selling valves or shit. We don't want to have to work on valves and freaking change out water pumps all day. We don't want to sell produce every day. I mean, the dream is the
Unless you want to
YouTube,
sell produce all day.
For us, or for me at least.
He doesn't sell produce all day. He went there the other day and asked for help, and he's like, "Go find someone else."
This is a
Wrong,
funny story.
wrong.
This is a great story.
Okay.
Pull up the text. We need the transaction.
I'm bringing up the transcript. Okay.
Because he told me, he's like, I went in the store, I texted Mason, I was like, hey, we need some help. He said no.
Find Javier.
No.
Find Javier.
All right. Where was the what chat was it in?
I think it was just you personally.
Oh, I don't think
Oh,
so.
no, actually, no, I saw it too, I think.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Okay. Here we go. They were saying we're gonna Bailey indulged Spencer and got some Faygo. Okay.
Oh, yeah, God.
Okay. Then y'all are like, we're gonna get on and we're gonna get some food. Okay. So it's like, all right, I'll be home in like 5-10 minutes. And then George's like, what about 2 Match Mason? And I, being at work, said at work. He said liar. I took a picture of me in our attic up at work, stacking off some boxes. You probably can't see it, but it's true. Okay. And I sent it to him.
Yeah, and what did I reply with?
You replied with a picture of you in my
Stop touching my knee!
in my produce department with a disgruntled face.
Because I needed help.
Because you needed help, apparently. But the guy I left on shift is named Javier. So I said, look for Javier. He goes, I'm going to eat real... No, that's Spencer. I'm going to eat real quick. Then he said, you said terrible customer service.
Yeah, when I ask for help, don't just say, I can't do it. Find someone else.
First off,
You
technically,
help out
you
your
didn't know I
customers.
was there. Because I was in the back.
You told me you were there.
But you didn't know that.
You told me
That's
literally
meta
after you
knowledge.
told me you were there.
That is meta knowledge, and you can't use that. You gotta
meta
retcon that
knowledge.
shit.
Whenever I know that you're
God
there.
dang necromancers.
It was like I was in the produce section and I saw you. I pretty much could have seen you walk across the back.
But you didn't because I was up in the attic.
Well,
So then
I needed help.
Then I said, I'm sorry you were dissatisfied with Javier's service. I will be sure to let the proper people know. Me being the proper person, I just disregarded it because I know
Yeah,
Javier's
because you're a
hilarious.
terrible customer service person.
I'm not in customer service.
Well, but seriously, I did need help.
Well, what'd you need?
I can't remember now.
Well, then good job.
Why do y'all always have like really way too fresh avocados?
Because we get them from Mexico, I think.
Because like every time I go in there, I'm like, I gotta let this freaking avocado ripen for 4 weeks before I can eat it.
Actually, here's a little insider information.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's legal for me to tell you. No, it's legal. I don't care.
Okay.
Avocados.
Mm-hmm.
There's a avocado market going on right now, and it's like super crashing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So prepare the avocado prices to like skyrocket.
No.
Like a small avocado is like 80 cents right now,
Yeah, I know.
and like a large one's like 260 something. Also cilantro, that too. The cilantro market's not very good.
Oh shit.
So
Well,
no
Hopefully
guacamole.
you didn't have all your stocks in avocados and cilantro. Because
Yeah,
if
'cause
so, you're broke.
You're broke right now.
I gotta call my banker.
What you should put your stocks in is probably something
Parsley,
Parsley.
like parsley,
rhubarb.
not rhubarb. We're only selling
Pie?
one time of the year.
It's fine.
But
But that one time of the year is popping.
it is popping that one time of the year. But I don't know if y'all knew this, but rhubarb is actually